Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at something that is major, that is about to be revealed to you. Can't wait to get into your reading to see what this is. I felt really inspired to do that, so I followed this topic. And if you prefer to pick your piles, by the way, using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp for that below. If you wish for spirit to pick your pile, that is also another option, and you will find a timestamp for that below. Otherwise, you'll be picking, of course, your pile today using your cards or your crystals. Right, so let's get straight to it. For pile number 1, you've got the goddess Sol. For pile number 2, you've got the goddess Anya. And for pile number 3, you've got the goddess, the 3 goddesses, the Norns. If you prefer to pick your piles using your crystals, then let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you've got the tiger's eye. Sorry, there we go. You've got the tiger's eye. For pile number 2, you've got the Amazonite. For pile number 3, you've got the green grass Jasper. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. Now, in today's reading, if you feel drawn to another pile, then you might just find that there are several things, major things that are being revealed to you. They might be different aspects to the very same thing that is being revealed to you. And so in this way, as you listen to the messages, only you will understand what this is about, and only you will understand how they connect together. So trust your intuition. It will give you the full perspective that you're meant to hear. If you're drawn to just one, then this will be your pile. If you're drawn to 2 or maybe all of the piles, I would say trust your intuition. It will take you to the message, the exact message that you're meant to hear in today's reading. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. The goddess Anya. Please note that in a moment I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. And so if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. Excuse me. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your signs, then my dear soul family, as you know, this part of the introduction was created specifically for you guys. All right, I will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile. Let's start off with the first pile. Your signs are Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, as well as Libra. For pile number 2, your signs are Aries, Taurus, Virgo, as well as Sagittarius. And your signs for pile number 3 are, of course, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, as well as Leo. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using other placements in your chart, please feel free to do that. Your way of picking the pile or piles is always the right way for you now. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. And also please note that in a moment, I will start the section of Spirit, please pick my pile. It's a section where we allow Spirit to pick your pile, just as the name suggests. And so if this is something that you do not prefer, I would say please pause the video or skip straight to your reading. All right, if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile today in today's reading, and then you've come to the right section. Here we have the Ace of Wands representing the first pile, then the 2 of Wands representing the second pile, and the 3 of Wands representing the third. Okay, so what we're gonna do is shuffle around and then we'll pull out a card and see, I feel this one, see which one you're meant to, you're guided to check out in today's reading, and that is pile number 2. All right, and you've got a message there, by the way. Feel the momentum before you engage. Keep this in mind as you're listening to your pile. You might just understand what this is trying to say. Keep the momentum before you engage. Okay, so my dear soul family, these are all the different types of pick your pile options that you have for today's reading. I really hope you've enjoyed all of them. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on them and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at something major that is about to be revealed to you. I can't wait to find out what this is for you. These are the decks that I'll be using. As always, if you're interested in knowing the names of them, of any of them, you'll find that I always list them for you below. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful tiger's eye. Your significator card is the Norse goddess Sol. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it. The plan for today's reading, because I really want to be as specific as I can with this major revelation that is about to happen for you. I am going to divide your reading into 3 parts, or rather 3 rows to explore that energy. The first row will be all about what this revelation is, what it could be. The second row will be all about how it's going to affect your life. And then the third row will be all about the guidance that you're meant to hear to deal with specific major revelation. All right, so let's get straight into it. All your piles, all your decks are ready. Let me place your crystal there. It was out of frame. Okay. Let's get straight into it. Your card is the horse. First card is the horse card. And then you've got mid-heaven with pinnacle. Interesting. You know, there's mid-heaven reminds me of the chariot of the goddess Sol and how they use air to ease on the world, the heat coming from the sun, or sorry, not from the sun, from the fiery realm, the Muselheimer, So it's interesting that there's something about a powerful energy that is eased down by the time it comes to you. Now, is this a positive revelation? It is absolutely a positive revelation. But you know, any intense energy in the world, any type of intense energy is intense. So there's something about, maybe you didn't hear about it before, because if you had known about it, heard about it, or even received it, whatever this is going to be, it would have been pretty tough on you. Maybe you weren't ready to experience this energy. Somehow it was going to be too fiery for you. There's something about, this is the right time for you to receive this energy, or the way you're going to receive it is going to be so calm, so that, you know, in this way you get to experience all the positives that come from this without the negatives per se. You know how the sun, if we don't have this layer of protection, the ozone, the sun would really hurt us. And through this protection, and are, of course, how far we are from the sun, that and the other, all of the other measures, I say measures, but all of these other things that we're lucky to have that protect us from the sun, it wouldn't be such a pleasant experience, right? We would be burned by it. We would have diseases and all of that. So that's what I'm trying to say. Something about your revelation appearing to you in the right time, and the way also that it's appearing to you is so good that you get to enjoy all of the positive things about it without what could be terrible things that come with it. I hope I was able to explain what I'm seeing here, but this is very interesting. Right, so you've got great happiness. I'm telling you, such a positive message. It's such a positive revelation. So what is the revelation? And why do you have the horse? Let's see. So you've got the 8 of Swords. So sorry. Hold on. There we go. The 8 of Swords. And the message here is open your eyes to what's in front of them. Okay. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know what's wrong with the focus today. Hello. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, and the message is a lovely day to have a lovely day. That's nice. Okay. You've got the King of Cups with the voice of reason. Okay, I think I'm going to stop pulling them up because I don't know what's up with the focus. You've got the 9 of Cups. There we go, focus. Bring me sunshine. Okay. You've got the Knight of Pentacles with reach higher today. And finally, we pull out one more card. And we've got the Hanged One, the Hanged Man, with be gentle and listen to your body. So, what are we seeing? What's your revelation? You know, the cornucopia, it looks like there is an inundation of blessings happening in your life due to that revelation. You know, there is a moon in the third eye. Do you perhaps have an idea that something major is about to happen in your life? Maybe. The horse, chivalry, hard work. Chivalry, hard work, charm. Think about Escatarian as well. sorry, I mean equestrian. I'm imagining something so weird. Oh, the horses. Oh, the horses. Here, this is an emphasis on making something like reduce the hit. Look, guys, I think I am picking up something so weird for you. Let me give you a scenario, a played out scenario, and then you, from that, will understand the energy of your pile. Let's say you've got two people coming to meet you. They have a situation with you. They were thinking of giving you a blow, some bad news or something. That's what they're talking amongst themselves, and they're taking a look at how they can deliver this blow of bad news, right? They don't discuss this properly. That's the intention. They don't discuss it properly. They get all fired up and they are approaching you to apply their plan. They don't have anything planned, and then they come and talk to you. And as they're talking to you, they realize what type of harm, midway as they talk to you, they realize what type of harm could happen if they do in fact deliver this blow, right? They realize your power, or they realize the consequences of it, and they're like, oh, we can't say to pile number one that thing. Let's say these are like a manager and the CEO coming in to, for example, they had these plans of firing you or something. Let's just say that. And as they're talking to you, they realize what kind of big trouble they could get in specifically firing you. And so midway, the big manager changes the talk because they realize what type of trouble could happen. And they go, oh, we didn't call you in to fire you? Far from that. Of course not. You're one of our best top performers. We would never do that. All right. Don't even say that. We've actually called you in to handle this type of project over there. And this other manager's like, what are you saying? You were gonna give me that one. And the other CEO is like, shh. And you come out of this meeting with this great blessing that no one, even the two talking to you, expected to give you. Another example is like a mother-in-law and a father-in-law. They come in to deliver bad news. Maybe, let's say, they don't like you for any like bad reason or the other. And then as they were talking to you about the bad news they were delivering to you, they realize that your spouse, which is their daughter or son, will find out the games that they're doing. So they have to take a major twist or major turn in what they're saying. You know what? We were in fact going to pass this down to you. That's what we wanted to do. And you somehow get access to something great. So these are, of course, like funny examples. But what's not funny is that this is actually true. It does look to me, with regards to your big revelation, that some people are approaching you. Look, open your eyes to what's in front of them with the Eight of Swords. Suddenly, like they come up with a bad message that they didn't think about properly. Someone wanted to give you a blow that they didn't really think about properly. They didn't plan it properly. They didn't manage it properly. Things go wrong or something, and they go, we're stuck. We can't go through with these plans. And now they have to over-beautify it, and they have to overdo it by giving you something so lovely for no reason. Like they're not for no reason, but like something that you would probably think, well, why did that happen? Then they're like, oh, because we appreciate you. A lovely day to have a lovely day. Queen of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, because we appreciate you, because we want to do that kind of thing. So isn't that crazy? Listen, I mean, due to this weird event that was not planned properly, I think these people that were coming to give you the blow are gonna cringe so hard at what they had to do to change the effect of this blow. It's kind of like the in-laws, for example. You know what? You can take this whole, I don't know, what is it called? There's a word for it. This vacation house, is it called? You can take this vacation house all for yourself. You can go there whenever you want. It's yours for you and your children. And the other in-law is like cringing. What are you doing? That's how much we love you and appreciate you. There's something that you're going to be given with such great abundance, great happiness, Queen of Pentacles, that other people are going to be cringing so hard at how such a twist of event had to happen due to a silly mistake, in their opinion, that they weren't able to adjust properly. And so I could be wrong about in the beginning, where I thought, you couldn't handle it back then, you can handle it now. I think as I'm seeing your reading better, it's something about a blow that was hard, that is fanned down to a point of great blessings. Can you imagine? And it's turning to you, to giving you great blessings. And so in a way, they were a vessel in which the universe was giving you your blessings without them even knowing. And it was them following their plans that brought this blessing from the universe to you. So this is so crazy. That is a major revelation for sure. Let's find out more about it. So the King of Cups says the voice of reason, and the Nine of Cups says, bring me sunshine. Bring me sunshine. So although you will have an intuition that this is a bit weird, you're gonna go, what? I don't know about that. It's a bit weird. It's going to sound reasonable to you. Like maybe the explanations that they will give you will sound reasonable, and it's not harmful. It's the King of Cups. And so since it's not harmful, quite reasonable, you're going to go through with it. Bring me sunshine. Nine of Cups, you're really going to enjoy it. And look, it's going to take you places, this blessing. Do you see the Knight of Pentacles? Reach higher today. Something about the Knight of Pentacles shows me that maybe you were going to reach this dream with the Nine of Cups slowly. Reach higher today. It looks like whatever they're doing here is taking you to higher places, to great heights. And it's not going to be slow anymore. I think there's something that they had to hide, like the real truth was coming out, and they really had to hide so much because they were at risk of something. With the Eight of Swords, not seeing. They don't want others to see all of the things that they were about to reveal. It seems like all of the information that they were coming in to reveal to you, to do something maybe that was going to burn, they realize that the revelation of it is the dangerous part. Maybe you're going to use it to your favor. Maybe you're going to use it to your favor, to protect yourself, to take action, or maybe others are not going to trust them, or maybe it's going to bring them bad reputation. I don't know. But something along the way, as they're delivering these news to you, seems to them like, oh my God, we can't say that. We can't show that. That's wrong. We can't do that. because it will cost us so much. So as they're delivering this news, they realize right away, open your eyes to what's in front of them. They realize the power that you have, whether you are aware of it or not, the power that you have that could get them in trouble. And so they will make sure that it makes sense to you, why they're giving this great blessing to you. But deep down, you know, this is like weird. They're cringing so hard. But it results in you really enjoying Nine of Cups, this fulfillment. You're really going to love this. You're really going to love this. And you're going to receive a great blessing from people that you never thought you would receive a great blessing from. The Hanged One. Be gentle and listen to your body. A shift in your life happens. You know, you see the condensation here of the water. The water vapor turns into water. The conversion of vapor into water, gas into water. You see, there's a shift happening in your life. And be gentle and listen to your body. I feel like this is talking about how your life is going to be, because of this revelation, it's going to be much gentler to you. It's like the universe has listened to your needs with listen to your body, has listened to your needs and is giving you this blessing. Funny how it's giving it to you. We never know how we're going to get our blessings. And in your case, it's coming from the monster himself. I'm just kidding. It's coming from someone who wanted to do something that otherwise wouldn't have been good. Funny how life works. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing as your major revelation. My dear pile number 1, what an interesting reading. Wow. You know, you will kind of feel like this is weird. You know, like your intuition is going to pick up that something is weird. But you know, it makes sense. You're not being harmed. So you're like, whatever. You move along. Right. So that is the first part of your reading. What is this major revelation? Now let's take a look at how this major revelation is about to affect your life. Okay. So, thanks. Let's pull out this card. This one. And this one. There we go. And see your cards. You've got, whoa. So gaining a lot of money. There's something about you getting a lot of wealth. I did see it in the cornucopia here. Because of that, you are going to be making a lot of wealth. Look at the tables. Like, this wealth could have gone to many other people who are standing in awe as you take it. They're like, oh, and it's just going to happen. It has to happen this way. Everyone's got to be quiet. Because otherwise, if they speak up, more is going to be revealed. And it seems like that's just the only way that this mistake can slide through. You see? The weird things we see in the cards, right? Wow. Guys, please update me whenever this happens for you. I would love to know. This is crazy. Okay, so you've got the 4th house with home. In any case, really, you're going to feel safe. But home, I think, since we're taking a look at how it's going to affect your life, well, my dear pile number 1, looks like you're getting a new home. It's the first thing you think about. It's like, ooh, all of this money, let me get a house. That's what I'm seeing. You have the frog. The frog lives between land and water, right? So there's something about you either living a dual life or living in two places or something. We'll find out, I guess. Maybe it's just too early. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the star card. Oh my God. Unfold with a smile and inner knowing. I love your reading. Can I say this must be one of my favorite readings? You've got the Empress. You lift others with your rare gifts. Beautiful. You've got the King of Wands with what's mine is also yours. You're so sweet. I love that. Oh. Okay. You've got the Knight of Wands with I'm going to get what I desire. Of course. Why wouldn't you? It's so clear. Yep. You've got the Page of Wands. I know what isn't for me. So you're getting everything you want and you're dropping the things that you don't want out of your life. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you've got the Queen of Wands. So many wands all of a sudden. It's like, I want this. I don't want this. This is mine. I'm going to do it like that. You're really in your desire energy and changing things around. You're really listened to here. And with this, what seems cringy to them, type of huge blessings that are coming to you, you're really shifting and changing your life in the way that you desire. I am more than I ever imagined I could be. And absolutely, it's like you're living your life and you're becoming also the version of yourself that you want to see. I'm guessing with that, this has to do with you doing all of the things that are important to you. Like, obviously, money does not solve everything, 100%. Is it a great tool that helps a person who wants to help themselves? Absolutely. So in that aspect, I'm seeing that you're using this wealth that is coming into your life to be more of the version of yourself that you imagined yourself to be. So for example, let's say, I imagine myself to be much healthier. Now you've got the wealth to assist you in that goal. I see that I present myself like that. Maybe you couldn't afford to. Now you can use that money to present yourself in the way that you see yourself, you see? So there's something about that here. First thing you do, how is it affecting your life? The first thing you do is you buy a house here, it seems. Or maybe this is talking about investing in real estate. You never know what you would want to do here. But look at your cards. The Star, the Empress, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Guys, this is like collective cards of I want, I'm doing, I'm having. This is like, these are my dreams. I'm going after them. I want to live an abundant life. I want to share my gifts. I want to share my gifts and the blessings that I have with others. Where did I read that? I knew I read it somewhere. What's mine is also yours. It's so sweet. It's like there's something about your reading that has others always in mind. It's like, all right, now I have the money to share my gifts with the world. Now I have the money to help others, all of the people I wanted to help. Now I have the money to take care of yourself, right? Now I have the money to take care of me and get what I want. Now I can make my dreams come true. Now I can assist myself better in becoming the person I want to become. Now I can push out of my life what doesn't serve me. Everything that isn't for me, I now have the power to push it away out of my life. So very empowering reading. And I think these people, I keep saying that, but I don't know why it makes me laugh. I think these people are going to be biting their lips so hard and going, what did we do? Yeah, it's one of those energies, it looks like. So how is it affecting your life? Very positively. You're changing things around. You're helping yourself as you're helping others. The frog, though. Something about you living two lives or something. Why? The Hanged Man, one world, another. The frog, one world, another. Why are you living two worlds? What's going on here? You know, the frog can lives in water and on land. So, and you've got home here. Are you like maybe going between two homes or something? What's going on here with the frog, please? I wish I could understand to assist pile 1 better, please. What's the frog presenting here? 6 of Wands. The long game is what is required. You're not rushing. Okay. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles, connect with nature. You're so grounded here. Like all of this, or these blessings that are coming into your life are really, it's not getting to your head here. It's not going to get to your head at all. There's something about the long game. Okay, and you've got the 8 of Pentacles. What can you learn from today? Why are you between worlds? Why are you in two places? I think this is talking about, although you gain a huge lump sum of money, or you win something big, there's something about you having your eye on the goal, making sure that these blessings stay for you, that you're looking for the long game and not the instant run. So you're using these blessings intelligently. And so this being in between worlds seems like you're going to be using your wealth intelligently. And so you're not going to be splurging it all right away. Yes, are you going to make sure you get your desires met? Absolutely. But there is something about not going overboard. And you being between these two worlds of living the regular reality, but also having a great taste of luxury and achieving your dreams. And you're going to be in between worlds. Perhaps you have the long game is required. Maybe you're looking forward to making sure that this wealth stays for you. If this is wealth, this could be a position, this could be wealth, this could be anything really. I'm just reading it literally, but yeah, I think for most of you it's going to be wealth. Huge blessings coming into your life, and you're making sure that these blessings stay by being reasonable and not spending it all or using it up all. There's something about making sure you have your eye on the bigger goal, that it's a long game, it's not a short one. And in that case, you're staying grounded by making sure you keep your money, you save it, you invest it. You're grounded. You're definitely not all up in the air, living the moment with it. And you tap into the energy of learning and mastering little by little how to keep your wealth, how to grow your wealth, how to help others. You've got so many plans, it seems. You've got so many desires. You want to help others. You want to help yourself. You want to leave the things that aren't good, like aren't serving you in your life. You have a gift that you want to share. And because of all of this explosion of wants and desires, opening up doors or pages or files at the same time, you're like, right, in order for me to be able to do all of that, I must stay grounded, and I mustn't transition into this luxury world or go all in it right away. I must stay grounded and be experiencing both worlds. Like, I'm going to invest, I'm going to get some of the things that are important to me, and let's say what's important now is to at least take most of the things that I don't like in my life. And you're in between these two worlds. The more it's become stable for you, the more you'll be able to live more on the ground than in the water, or the other way around, to go to the place that you want. And so with the mastery here, you're learning day by day how to actually get there, not live it momentarily, but to acquire it for eternity. You know, something makes me feel so curious. I'm really wondering, what was that? Are we allowed? I'm gonna ask. What was that nasty message that you were going to get that is turning into this blessing? And what are they biting their lips for? Like, what was that burning message, that burning action that was going to be taken? 7 of Cups. Today I choose to. 3 of Wands. Find joy in recognizing your worth. Looks like this is part of the reading as well. The Empress. You lift others with your rare gifts. Okay. The cards are moving in such a crazy way. I think this was pointing towards something here. So let's just allow it to adjust itself. And this came out in reverse. I'm going to leave that. So Wheel of Fortune, the magic happens when you believe. So reversal, so it's like a bad fortune that's turning into a good one, right? So what was that burning message? Today I choose to. So whoever these people are, wanted to solidify something for themselves. I think they rushed a little bit. Because the 7 of Cups is that energy I told you about. Like, not, something is vague. It's all up in the clouds. They didn't plan it well. And since it was so up in the clouds, I think they underestimated the situation and they wanted to solidify. They want to solidify something really quickly. Right? So still, what's that message? 3 of Wands. They were going after their desires. Find joy in recognizing your worth. They were going after their desires. They wanted to take with the Empress a lump sum of money themselves. And they found themselves having to share a huge part of it, so that they are not accused of maybe, I don't know, taking something that's not theirs, going after money, I don't know. And so maybe with the Wheel of Fortune, they were going to tell you something about, hey, you can't take anything. They were going to take your fortune from you, something like that. Your rights, your fortune. Amidst doing that, realizing they haven't planned it well, and they must give you instead, not just let you keep what you have, but they must give you instead a lot of fortune to show up as people who are being fair, and hey, everyone gets to keep their fair share. It's the only way they can keep their wealth and their money, by displaying that it's all fair. That's what I'm intuitively picking. I don't know who is they here. I really don't know, but it's such a crazy, wow. No, I mean, respectfully, of course. It's such a mind-blowing reading. Wow. Okay, so that is what's going on. Let's find out now your guidance, because this reading definitely needs guidance. Oh my God. Let's find out what your guidance is. So, you've got the moth. Be careful, because the moth goes after the light. And if it's not careful, that light could burn the moth, right? So there's something about go after your joy, enjoy that blessing that you're getting, but be careful, don't get too close. You could get burned. And I think we saw that with the frog here. You being balanced, making sure you enjoy that energy, but looking out for the long game, like the future. So yeah, just to be careful. Don't get too close. Don't get too close. That's the first message. Let's see what more we're getting. Descendant, invitation. Okay. When you get an invitation, go to the invitation. So you're going to get invited to a meeting or something? Invited to an event or something? Prison. Okay. Now that's interesting. Let's continue the message. So, you've got the Five of Swords. The sun will always shine after the fact. Oh, definitely for you. You see, it's crazy. This specific Five of Swords has the story we've been talking about. Five of Swords is what? Bullying, right? Someone going to bully someone. But then the message is the sun will always shine after the fact. So they say something, but the sun always shines for you nonetheless, and you get your blessing. Because when they came in to win over you, you win over them. You've got the Six of Swords. It's time to find your tribe. Oh, that's good guidance. Okay. Right. It will blow over. Five of Cups. Don't dwell. Feel the swell. Four of Cups. The Three of Cups. Energy is fluid. Make use of it where you can. Okay. And finally, you've got the Two of Cups. Feel awash with joy and emotion. Look, at the end of the day, with your last card here, this is all happening to make you happy. So one of your guidance here, and important guidance, is stay in your happy energy. Don't worry too much about things. This is all meant to happen for you. And it's meant to give you so much joy in life. You're meant to enjoy that. So enjoy your abundance. Don't ever forget to tap into the energy of joy. That's the whole point, after all, because of all of this. Point of all of this, right? I look at prison here. Where did I remember the novel that I read? Somewhere. It's time to find your tribe. Right. So when I saw It's Time to Find Your Tribe and I saw prison, I remember a novel that I read so many years ago. I think it's called Papillon. It was this French prisoner called Papillon, who was a master at escaping prisons. I can't remember who wrote the novel, to be honest. Like I said, I read it a long time ago. But I remember reading the novel and I couldn't stop. I would go out with my friends and I would be so into that novel. Guys, this novel is amazing. I'm recommending something and I don't even remember the name of the writer. I can't believe myself. But it was a really good novel. Everywhere, I was obsessed. I couldn't put that book down. And it was such a brilliant story, showing you the details of how someone named Papillon, that was their nickname. Papillon, by the way, is a French name for the butterfly. And how, no matter what type of prisons they put Papillon in, how he was intelligent and how he worked with other people in the prison, and he managed to escape every time. Even like the most sophisticated prisons of South America, as I've read in the story, he was able to escape the hardest ones. So yeah, like I said, I'm not able to really give any more details because this is a story I read so many years ago. I don't think I'd be exaggerating if I said I read it like 15 even years ago. Such a long time. 15, maybe 20 years ago. My God. Yeah, something like that. In any case, let's not dwell on that. But all this to say I'm so sorry about this going off topic, but really, this is all to say that as long as you find the right tribe, the better you will be at escaping. And look at this, the Six of Swords. It is one of the cards that give the meaning of escape. So, what is your message? There's something about, what is your guidance? There's something about these people can't hurt you no more. Because some facts can be revealed if they hurt you. But if you choose to get too close and you're not careful, you could in fact entrap yourself into their energy and you can get burned. So to avoid all of that, you must first of all have a solid tribe, like a group of people. I don't know what this situation is about. If this is your work, like you have better connections at work, right? Like find your tribe at work. If this is your family, like find your tribe, your people. There's something about finding your people here. And since I don't know what this is about, I'm just going to have to trust my intuition. So find your people. Don't get too close so that you don't entrap yourself. But if you have a tribe, even if you do entrap yourself, they will always be the ones to help you escape the light that can burn. You see? The light that can burn. Don't get too close to these people. There's an invitation here, right? They're obviously inviting you to be part of their community, their elite community, their group. I don't know what it's called. Their privileged group and all of that. Invitation, go. But don't get too close to these people. Like go, keep them at arm's length. Be nice and distant. Don't get tempted to be too close to this community. At the end of the day, with the Five of Swords, they will always want to take a jab at you. They will always want to take back what you've taken. So don't forget that. And don't get too close. And so overall, your guidance here is showing your relationship as a whole with these people. How to handle your relationship with these people. This section right there. At the end of the day, at heart, they will always want to entrap you. Does it mean not to go to the invitations that they invite you for? Go, of course, but never get too close. Because always remember that they might make you feel like you are part of the tribe, that you're part of this group. Never forget why you are part of it and what happened for you to be part of it, and that they will always want back that peace that they give you. So don't have bad relationships with them, but don't get too close. Either if you are like balanced, maybe that's two worlds. In any case, if you are balanced, you get to get the advantage that you're supposed to get, but at the same time not get entrapped. Yeah, look, because if you get too close, there's something about it will blow over. If you get too close to these people, they will be able to lure you into their game again, little by little, carefully getting what they want, and it could blow over. You could lose, right? So don't get too close. It keeps being the message. Remember, don't fall into the charm and never get too close, forgetting that these people have given you a privilege somehow by mistake. Don't dwell, feel the swell. The Four of Cups. Three of Cups, again, it talks about your connection with these people. This is not to say don't enjoy it, by the way. Feel awash with joy and emotion. Like enjoy your life, enjoy the connections, enjoy everything. I don't know what this is about, but keeps talking specifically about your connections with these people. Enjoy everything. This is not a reading telling you to have a chip. I don't think chip on your shoulder would be here because they did great things for you. But I mean, this is not a reading saying, oh, don't connect. No. It is saying connect. The Descendant is all about relationships at the end of the day. So connect. Enjoy your connections, but never get too close. Don't dwell. Don't want more from these connections, you know? Just like I said, there's something about be nice and distant. Being nice but distant. Enjoying it but not getting too close. Because it could really be tempting. Whenever you're tempted, remember that this will be either an entrapment luring you in or will be used as an entrapment to lure you in and take back what they want from you. Never forget that they want to take something back. And my God, my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading. What can I say? I wish you the best of luck. Please do update me. I'm so curious. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at something major that is about to be revealed to you. Can't wait to find out what it is. Pile number 1 was like mind-blowing. Let's see what you get. These are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them for you guys below. But very quickly, before we begin your reading, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Amazonite. Your significator card is the goddess Anya. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aries. Oh, we've got a group. Maybe this is the first part of your reading. We've got Aries, Taurus, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. All right, so in today's reading, I am committed to make sure I extract as much information as I can about your major revelation, what is about to be revealed to you. And to do that, I will be dividing your reading into 3 parts. The first part will be learning all about this revelation, what it is. And then in the second part, or the second row of your reading, we'll be taking a look at how this revelation is going to affect your life, in what way. And then in the third part of your reading, we'll be taking a look at your guidance. What are you guided to do with this revelation, with this information, whatever is going to be happening. So that is the intention. Let's get straight into it. Why don't I actually put the decks here? We'll be using them actually throughout the reading. Let's keep them there. And check out the first part of your reading, which is the revelation itself. So you've got good lady. Okay. I have this feeling that it means like a good revelation. And by the way, I want to tell you something here. You know, the goddess Anya is the goddess of summer. So she is very much related to the sun. The goddess sun was in pile number 1. And so I don't know what the reading is about yet, but I would say right off the bat, if you are drawn to pile number 1, I'm sure you're going to either get more information and expansion on your revelation, maybe how it's going to happen or whatever, or this may be another revelation that is meant to happen in your life. Okay, so you've got good lady, you've got the earthworm, you've got Scorpio with investigate. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. I mean, they went right out. So you've got the Three of Wands. This is like happening right now, it seems. Or maybe not. Let's just wait. Because, you know, this Anya's day or festival is in July. So let's wait. You've got the Devil card. Or maybe something starting now to become full and complete. The Devil card. Yeah, because you got the Fool card here. The Fool figure in the Devil card. You've got the Two of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Wow, perfect. It's exactly the first row, right? And you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. There's something about your hands being tied, you being like stuck in a situation because of the Devil card attached, trying to get out of something difficult. Do you see here? With the Two of Pentacles, I kind of read that you are in, like even the earthworm is underground, stuck, feeling stuck with this specific Two of Pentacles. This is the background of the Nine of Swords. So I'm kind of getting this energy of being stuck somewhere. See, Devil stuck, Fool, new beginning. Here we've got stuck. Doesn't have options, but the Two of Pentacles is the card of options, having another option. The background of the Nine of Swords, which is feeling stressed, as you can see, but then the Nine of Pentacles is a card of wish fulfillment or feeling fulfilled, getting fulfilling resources, right? So do you see that dual energy that I'm talking about? And speaking of feeling stuck, here there's this fast movement. This is the fastest knight in the deck. So from that perspective, at least the very first thing that we see about your reading, about this type of revelation, is that it's going to allow you to move, Three of Wands, to finally move from a situation that you feel so stuck in. So let's start now reading the cards better to see what this could be about. Maybe if we look at Anya, there's land here. You know how the Irish would celebrate the goddess Anya, because she's not the goddess of the sun only, by the way. She's the goddess of so many things: summer, fertility, sovereignty, which is a big thing since we're speaking about land and territory. She's the goddess of agriculture, wealth, love, you name it. So I kind of feel like there's so much abundance in many ways, an overflow of abundance that is happening with a specific revelation. What is that? One of the options I'm thinking about, it's crazy, but it's there. Someone here, like a few people, might get married to someone who's wealthy. Perhaps this is a person who's going to, like a good person, who's going to really love you and take help with their resources to take you out of a specific difficulty that you're going through. Ace of Cups suggesting through love. And I say that because Anya was very generous. Okay, I'll tell you what else I've seen before I forget. So marriage is one thing on the table. Another thing in this pile could be a past, guys, most of you, this is what's going on in this pile. So some of you are going to get married to a wealthy person. Most people in this pile are going to find out about an ancestor, whether you knew about or not, that is leaving you some land or some good wealth. I say that because remember I told you Anya is the goddess of sovereignty. And as I read, sovereignty in Irish mythology is so important because it talks about territory, how a specific land belongs or pertains to a specific goddess. Is like under the sovereignty of a specific goddess. So a lot of Irish people a lot of Irish families, they actually believe that they are related to Anya, that Anya was their ancestor. So you see where I'm going there. So there's something about you, it's crazy, but just keep an open mind with it. You never know. It does look like a major revelation. You might find out that an ancestor has left you something. Maybe the government's discovering it, you are discovering it, something like that. You might find out that an ancestor, see, earthworm, it's under the soil, it's not revealed yet. And so you might discover that you have an ancestor that has left you great wealth. That is the revelation of this pile. For some of you, this is the revelation of somebody's heart, somebody revealing their Knight of Wands, their great desire and love for you, and how they want to start a relationship with you. So these are the two major energies that I see for this pile. So investigate with Scorpio. It looks like there is someone, maybe a lawyer, maybe someone who's interested in history, I don't know, or you could be looking into something, find out something, but it will be revealed to you one way or the other that there is hidden treasure from your ancestors, could be even with good lady, like a female ancestor. And this is going to be such a big thing, because either way, you can see that this amount of wealth that is coming to you, because we know that Anya is the goddess of agriculture, wealth, love. So all of these things are really intertwined within the reading. And you might find just how much this unknown wealth that just pops up now, your eyes open, it's being revealed to you, how much it's going to help you come out of a difficult situation where you felt like your hands are tied, maybe even financially mainly, like perhaps your hands were tied. You always had to be very careful with everything that you pay. You have to be careful with the financial choices that you take. You have to be careful with your resources. I feel you crying happy tears here, going, oh my God, I can't believe I'm this financially fulfilled. And either way, whether it comes through your ancestors, which is most of you here, I don't know how, but just wait and let it roll out. Or through a loved one, this is happening in your life. It's definitely happening here in your life. Maybe we can ask, like, how is it going to be revealed to you? Are you finding out about it? Is somebody telling you? I'm sure it's going to be different from each one listening to the reading or the other. So let's see what the card says. The cards say, Empress. Do you see? This is the death figure in the Empress card. Again, a female image. The death figure, like a female figure that has died, that is leaving you a lot of wealth. Isn't this crazy? Wow. So how are you going to find out? Looks like it's going to be revealed through, I don't know what it's called, like family thing. I don't know what they're called. I'm so sorry. But look at that. This is an inundation of wealth. Crazy, but just wait and see. And you've got Venus again. It's a female ancestor that's leaving you a whole lot of wealth. See, Three of Pentacles. It looks like you and others will be taking a share. So I think it will be announced through maybe family or something, or a lawyer telling the family, something like that. Do you see? Each one is sharing the inheritance, that wealth that is coming, that is like kind energy for you and others. Wow. Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be very satisfied. You're going to live a very happy life. You're going to feel strong, because that's the strength figure sitting in the Queen of Cups. So I think it's going to put you in a financially strong position, and you will be fulfilled in life. You're going to be very happy. I think you're also going to have your own territory and land. Do you see the line here of the strength? I think You're going to have sovereignty over a land. You're going to be granted maybe access to a land or something. Oh my God, this can't be a coincidence, guys, this reading, this good lady reading. So yeah, an ancestor, my dear, has left you an inheritance and you are going to hear about it. You're going to have a territory of land and you are going to be in a strong financial position and feeling happy and satisfied in life. It's really going to make you happy. So how are you going to hear about it? I think you're going to hear about it through maybe family. Everybody's going to be talking about it in the family. Maybe one of the family members is going to be hearing about it from a lawyer or something. I don't know. But this could even be your ancestor coming in the reading, letting this specific ancestor, letting you know, hey, you're going to be blessed very soon. So that's what I'm seeing so far. Wow. Today's reading are crazy. Okay. So that's the revelation. That's the major revelation that is coming your way, that is about to be revealed to you. Now, let's take a look at how this will affect your life. Okay. How is this going to affect pile number 2's life, please? Solar calm, guys. You know, there is an alignment of planets this month. If you're watching this, it's a timeless reading, of course. But if you're watching this month, you might be hearing this news during that time. See, it says clarity. So you might be finding out about this news. When is it? Don't tell me it's on the 16th of January, because that will drive me crazy. Hold on, let me check. Oh no, it's actually on the 21st. But if you think about it, 16 and 6, that's 22. So around that time of the alignment of the planets, isn't it crazy that this card pops up today? Crazy. I know this is too specific for this reading right now. And I think it's there for the people watching. If you're watching later, maybe sometime around January or June. In any case, you know, it's like all of the planets aligning on the 21st of July. You've got Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, and Mars all aligning in a neat row. This is going to be like something to watch. Magnificent, unbelievable. Yeah, and I'm not surprised. Big energy like that. What is it supposed to get? That's why today's reading is really powerful. So yeah, look forward to that date and see what's popping out into the open now. Something is going to be revealed. Okay, so you've got, whoa, telling you guys, there's an inundation of great wealth happening in your life. Could I be wrong about the timing? I don't know. I usually tell you guys not to take the timing, to take it with a grain of salt. But I don't know. For a lot of you, it does look like it's around this time. You know, keep the timing close. Watch it closely, but don't cancel your reading ever for timing. You never know. Maybe things start happening. You don't know about it until later. Maybe this lawyer or something finds out, this investigator finds out about it at that time. You never know. Just keep an open mind. But this is a huge inundation of wealth happening in your life. Let's see. Again, we've got a lot of sixes here. 666. Wow. You've got frog. Crazy. This is the exact card in the exact row that popped up in pile number 1. Okay, yeah, the way this is going to be revealed, maybe, I think you might find it in pile number 1 or maybe anything else, I don't know, but I highly recommend pile number 1 if you're drawn to it. So you've got the Two of Swords. You don't know about this. Most of you don't know about this, or at least the scope of this, how big this is. There's also something around pain. Two of Wands means that this is obvious to some people. It's just not obvious to you. Some people know, you don't know. Also the blood here. And maybe someone was trying to hurt you by not letting you know. Like they want to maybe take the benefits for themselves. Okay, like they're hurting you by not letting you know. But in any case, this is the Two of Swords in the background of the Two of Wands. Meaning, what you don't know now, you will open your eyes and know about soon. So the first thing that we can see about how it's going to affect your life is how much information you're going to find out about your world, yourself, your ancestry, all of that. There's going to be a lot of revelations and a lot of information that you don't know. Some may be awesome and some might hurt you a little bit. I don't know why, but it's there. So you've got the Ace of Wands. You've got the Three of Swords. Maybe it's going to hurt you to know how much you were left out or how much has been stolen. Maybe there are some things that have been stolen that won't come back. Maybe that's the part that will hurt you, like, why? That's not fair. But in any case, remember that the Three of Swords is a card of tearing at your own heart. So don't suffer because of it. At the end of the day, this is a blissful new beginning for you. You're going to be getting great wealth because of it. You're going to be very satisfied. It's going to make you cry happy tears. But yeah, I think it's going to sting to know and feel, perhaps with the background of the Three of Pentacles, that some people that were supposed to collaborate with you maybe were the ones keeping you in the dark. Maybe that's the hurtful part. Look at that. Talking about sovereignty, it's crazy. I think your share now is going to be offered to you with great honor, by law as well, with the Ace of Swords. Like, this is your lawful right. This is what you get. Nobody can take it from you. Well, before, maybe you will be disappointed to find out things like just how much you could have taken, or how much was your right, or maybe somebody ruined something ancestral that is important to you. It's like, this is our family, this is our honor, something like that. Now that you found out all about your ancestry, or maybe you do know, you're like, oh my God, how can they ruin it like that? There are some things, to be honest, that will really hurt you. Not that it's life-changing, but I think there's a little bit of disappointment with the Three of Pentacles, like the people who were supposed to collaborate with you. You know, the Three of Pentacles that we saw before, each one taking a share. Maybe some people, were lying in the past, taking things that weren't theirs. I think you might be hurt to find out some things about this heritage that didn't go right. Yeah. Is that there? It's absolutely there. But nonetheless, is this a blissful new beginning? It absolutely is. It's going to be full of fulfillment for you. It's going to be given to you justly and with honor. Justly now, of course. And look at that. It's a huge, at the end of the day, huge inundation of wealth coming into your life. This is a big deal. And remember, we get what we are meant to get at the end of the day. And you've got the Hierophant with the Emperor sitting relaxed. And you've got, wow, looks like somebody's winning here. Is this like you winning the biggest share? I don't know. I don't want to assume. I don't know. I think maybe it's talking about, look, I'm not going to go against my intuition. I don't know why amongst many others you're the most winning, because look, there's a ghost here. There's something about you winning the most whether you know it and others know it or not. Because with the ghost here, what the share that you're getting, whether it's land or money, I don't know what it is, somehow will be evaluated later on as something huge. So in that way, you are the most winner. And perhaps when like distribution happens or something, everybody's getting their share. I'm taking the castle, I'm taking the jewelry. I'm just kidding. But you know, everybody's like this great wealth, how it's going to be shared. You're going to get something great that will be evaluated later on as like that biggest win. And in that way, I think you are getting the biggest share. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So how is this affecting your life? The frog. What do we get with the frog? I mean, what I thought about in pile number 1 is that the frog lives both on land and water, but maybe there's something that I am not seeing. How is this changing your life? The frog. Oh, it's not organized, right. So we're in the water section. Frog. Clearing, cleansing, healing. Right, this makes sense. This inundation of wealth is going to help you clear out, clean out, and heal many of the challenges that you have in life. And we did, in fact, see it here. I do see that you are going through some great difficulties. You feel really stuck at life is the most thing I can see. There's some toxicity around. There's a lot of stress. You're trying to move somehow, but in many ways you can't. And it looks like this great wealth will really be coming in to help clear out many of the life's difficulties that you are currently going through. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. Another thing is that inundation of wealth is almost inseparable. It's like yours and nobody can take it from you. It's a new type of blessing that's here to stay, right? The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished. So it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. Perhaps it's talking about how, like sometimes with great wealth, some people drop working. It happens. So maybe this is talking about how, you know, you can take someone out of their job, but you can't take passion out of their heart. So perhaps this is talking about how between the land and the water, will you be living luxuriously and comfortably? Because look at that, the emperor is chillaxed, right? So you are like enjoying life, but at the same time, it's the Hierophant, right? It looks like you are passionate about your work, or at least passionate about a specific type of work. Especially with the Hierophant, you could be like a teacher, just a guess, I could be wrong, or an expert in something. You have a renowned name, an expert in something, you're knowledgeable at something, and you're never going to leave that behind. Are you going to relax more? Yes. Oh, pile number 2, take me with you. I'm just kidding. I wish you all the best of luck. So yeah, you're going to be very relaxed, but you're going to be at the same time working hard in your passions. So yeah, actually, this is what I see, all of the things and how it's going to affect your life. You finding out more, maybe being a bit too disappointed with what others have done, but that's in the past. Your shares will be given to you with great honor, lawfully yours. You might find some things about this whole situation that might hurt you. Is it like things about what your ancestors did? Or is it things about what family members, lawyers, or whoever is in this did? I don't know. But there's definitely some things, to be honest with you, that you're not going to like. But is it going to affect your blessings? In no way is this going to affect your blessings. This is like an ever endless flow of blessings coming into your life. It's there to stay, as we read. And you will be doing your passions, it seems to me, because you really care about your expertise, you really care about what you do. That's going to continue. And yeah, the share that you're getting, see, karma is real. Maybe somebody here is taken something, but they weren't not that knowledgeable about something, or maybe they don't know about the future. Something about the share that you're going to get is going to be, it's going to put you on a higher plateau, like on a higher advantage. It's going to put you at a much higher advantage in the future, in the unknown. So yeah, that's what I see here. Finally, let's take a look at your guidance. Guys, it just makes me laugh, the information that comes out of tarot and cards. It's crazy. Let's see your guidance. What is your guidance? Court, right off the bat, right. I mean, all of these coincidences can't be by accident. So you've got court. You might, just saying might, I might be wrong. You might be going to court on the 23rd, just a guess, since we know the dates here, you know, something around 21, 22, 23. Okay, and oh, this is the one we actually need this time. So you've got court, you've got opposition, confrontation. Oh, okay, it looks like you have to win your way to get your rights in court. Maybe this is what's disappointed you, and you will get your rights, by the way. Maybe you're disappointed that someone is trying to take what's not theirs or something like that. Maybe. It's there. Court, opposition is there. So sorry about that. Maybe this is what you don't like, the part that you don't like. But guys, this is like a small price to pay for, for great wealth to come. And you've got the Lamb, right? Okay. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, look, Seven of Wands, and that's the background of the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Wands means facing a challenge, but the Seven of Wands, as you can see, this is the background of the Seven of Wands, by the way. You're going to win this. Look, winning something. So you're going to win this challenge. It might take a bit of time, and if I would guess, this could be won around summertime, because this is when Anya, the goddess Anya, is celebrated. The feast is in midsummer, the longest day in the year, where the sun is at its peak, right? So I think you got to be a bit patient. You're going to start this court thing, and then these days maybe, but that's a big thing. And that's going to be a strong confrontation. In any case, I'm sure it's your lawyer or the family's lawyer or whatever that's going to be in this, doing this. You're going to be a bit patient and perhaps winning it in summer. It's your gift. It's your gift. So from your ancestor, right? I'm telling you, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Of course, we already know that you're going to really win this and be fortunate. You've got the Hermit, and that's the figure from the Chariot. Seems really hit here. You've got the Lovers card. Look, 3 major arcana. King of Swords. And you've got the 5 of Wands. So, what is your guidance? First of all, be patient. I mean, this is going to take a bit of time, right? So be patient until it is the right time for you to receive it. There's going to be some confrontation in court, and just wait. Because during that time, there are times where you will feel like, ooh, it's working out to your best for you. Some other times it's going to feel like it hits hard. Like, how could they do that? These people are obviously going to be fighting very hard. So your guidance is with the King of Swords, choose to stay calm, especially mentally. Don't go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, feeling sacrificed when it's your moment of feeling like whoever's fighting you is trying to take something from you, which is something that you will tend to feel sometimes. And don't feel so high when you're winning. Try to stay balanced mentally is your guidance. Choose to. Because if you go really high with the times of high, you will definitely be subjected to feeling very low in the times of it going low. And that's just bound to happen throughout until you win that court situation or you get your rights. It is the energy of up and down, up and down. One side's trying to win over the other. As some side is winning, then the other side's winning, and so on. No, you don't know what's going to happen. Most important energy you don't want to tap into is the energy of the shadow energy of the lamb, which is feeling sacrificed, which is following your mind and where it takes you aimlessly. The light shadow of the lamb is high spirituality, the lamb archetype. The lamb is a highly spiritual animal. So don't tap into its shadow by just following your mind wherever it takes you, following the energy, whether it goes up or down, or the court case. Don't do that. Stay in your spiritual element, knowing that you heard that is going to be yours in this reading today. Honor that. Stay mentally balanced. I mean, look at what the reading, it's giving you everything basically, like the roadmap to what's happening here. So because of that, choose to stay mentally stable. No, it's going to be yours. It's yours. It's being revealed to you because it's going to be yours. So don't avoid getting into the ups and downs and being hit and then feeling high and all of that. Because at the end of the day, with the Five of Wands in the background of the Five of Swords, this is going to be a brutal fight with the opposition. This is like something so, what can I say? Something so valuable that you have people killing for it, basically. So don't get yourself into that energy. I mean, stay informed, obviously, with the King of Swords. Be strategic with your movements. Do everything that is needed. But choose to stay mentally balanced. Don't get engaged, too emotionally engaged in this fight. And stay patient with the background of the Seven of Pentacles here in this war or fight with the Seven of Wands. At the end of the day, the Seven of Wands, which is the drawing of this card, not the cups. That's how it looks like, how it's supposed to look like, but with the wands instead. It always shows that somebody's standing on a higher plateau than everyone else, which means that you are at a great advantage. That's why I told you here that you have a great advantage with your share. But in any case here also, it means that although you're in this fight, you are at a great advantage, and that's why you're going to win. This win will be announced. You'll be very happy. You will love your share. And yeah, the rest is history, my dear pile number 3. So this is your guidance. I wish you the best of luck. Please do update me. Really, I'll be waiting for your updates, guys. All the best of luck with this. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at something major. Oh, I really felt this one. That is about to be revealed to you. These seem to be the first part of your reading. I'll keep it here so we don't forget. So we're taking a look at something major that is about to be revealed to you. Pile 1 and pile 2 were crazy, really, the things that were revealed. I can't wait to see what's in your pile. So these are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, in any video really, you'll find that I always list them for you guys below. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful green moss agate. Your significator card are the Norns. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, and Leo. Welcome to reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so everything is ready. The way I'm going to do this reading is to divide it into 3 parts. This way we get as much details as possible as we can possibly get about this revelation. So the first part, or the first row, will be fully focused on what this revelation is exactly. And then we'll be taking a look at the second row, which is all about how this revelation is going to affect your life. And then last but not least, of course, in the third row, we're going to be taking a look at your guidance and how to deal with this revelation. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's get straight into it. You've got, oh, the butterfly, right? You've got the swan. You've got solar flares, something crazy. We were just talking about solar flares in pile 1. So I would say, it looks like, okay, I'm not going to say anymore. But if you were drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend it for you. It might expand on your reading. It might give you another major thing that is going to be revealed to you soon. So you've got solar flares with activate. Oh, I think I understand. All right. And you've got gloomy thoughts. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Whoa, one fell. Let me get it. You've got the Knight of Wands. There's something magical about riding the carousel. It takes me back to the days of dreaming big and believing anything is possible. I love this card for you. Okay, let me get this card that fell. Ah, it's the 8 of Swords. Right, hold on. The 8 of Swords, there we go. You've got the, oh, it's an extra card in this deck called the Happy Squirrel. You've got, again, the 7 of Cups with some sushi. I think we do have space for one more card for sure. And you've got the High Priestess. Wow, fated event it is. All right, let me go back and take a look at this reading. Looks like there is something that's going to be announced that you definitely do not see coming. Happy squirrel means that you're going to be happy. Now, do you know how the squirrels, how they bury their acorns or their nuts in general under the ground so that they can make use of them in the winter time? And how they forget many of them, resulting in many of these acorns to become huge oak trees one day? Then this way too, I see that there is something that is destined to happen to you these days, that is about to happen right now, based on something from the past. And I'll tell you why I'm seeing, other than the squirrel card, I'll tell you exactly what I'm seeing here. You know how we have the 3 Norns here? They're like the 3 goddesses of fate in Greek mythology. So the 3 Norns in Norse mythology, their names are, the meanings of their names are has become, then becoming, and then to become. And in that way, with the High Priestess here, again, there's something here that is destined to happen. So we see that something is destined to happen. And it looks like what is destined to happen is based on another thing that was also destined to happen and has happened already in your past. So we can see just like the butterfly and how it transforms shapes from a caterpillar to this beautiful butterfly, this magical process where it happens. And then similarly, I see something major is destined to transform in your life these days. And it is based on something that happened in your past. Because of something, yes, that has happened in your past. Whatever has happened in the past is now transforming into a much beautiful shape and is going to be giving you a lot of freedom. There's something about elegance also with the swan. But the swan reminds me of the goddess Saraswati, the Hindu goddess Saraswati, the Hindu goddess of intellect, art, creativity, writing, and all of that. So maybe you're a writer, I don't know. But we'll keep this in mind for now. Let me adjust the table. That's better. So actually, I'm thinking perhaps it is due to your creative work. I mean, even if your main work isn't in the creative field, creativity is just part of work. Figuring out problems or challenges, figuring out a process, figuring out what's wrong. All of this is in the area of imagination. So there's something about your creativity, your work here, for sure. So something is destined to happen with your work. This destined event with activate and solar flare seems that is about to happen these days for you. It's destined, is the becoming. It's happening right now. And with the flares and the alignment, I would say the same thing I told pile number 2. I won't tell you exactly why I said it to pile number 2 so that I don't spoil the reading for you at all, in case you are drawn to it and you're going to watch it. But I will tell you that there's something about the planetary alignments that are happening this month. This is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this now, then this part is meant for you. The planetary alignment that is happening in the 21st of January, and that is all of the alignments aligning in one line. It's going to be amazing. Saturn, Venus, Mars, Mercury, all of the planets are going to be aligned in one line. It's going to be like a big thing. And perhaps this is why the energies today are really big. In your case here, there is an announcement of something that you've done and put away in the very past with Happy Squirrel here. This is with the 7 of Cups. This is like beyond your imagination. You would never think that some old work is reviving and being talked about in this way again. And this is going to surprise you. And this talk, so this could be like suddenly everybody's talking about it. This could actually be an event. This could be an announcement because of your old work that is coming up these days. This file is reopening these days. It's destined to reopen, and things are going to transform from before now with this old work. Just like an acorn turning into an oak tree. Maybe you've done something beautiful in the past, amazing. You put it, in the cupboard, forgot about it. It suddenly arises. I don't know. Maybe your manager passes by, looks at the file and goes, "Oh my God, this is amazing." Or maybe you've done something in a previous department and went off into another one only for someone to discover it. I don't know. Maybe you're a writer, you wrote an old book only to be discovered by someone famous. Really, these are just all guesses. But the fact that it's something based on something from the past and will still grow into another third thing that is fated, that's for sure. Gloomy thoughts. Could this be talking about how it is in the past because it hurt you in the past somehow? Let's get some clarification. Queen of Wands. I think you were renowned for it before. Feeling the warmth of the sparkles and my cat's purrs. Life's good. Yeah. Perhaps you got a moment of fame that quickly went out for some of you. So that could be one energy with the gloomy thoughts. I think the gloomy thoughts are here to give a clue on what we're talking about to the person listening to this. Somehow it turned sour very quickly in the past, and this is opening up again. It turned sour, but it's about to taste really good. It's about to be really good. So what else could the gloomy thoughts be? Three of Cups. Maybe you were betrayed by others previously. Maybe you had a nice group of people that you loved and you were betrayed by them. If we look at the two cards, together, perhaps. What else could it be? Page of Wands, home run. Page of Wands with home run. I don't want to say beginner's luck because that's not it. I want to say that you hit it right from the very beginning with the Page of Wands. You hit the mark early with this work. I would say you hit the mark early with this work, and somehow maybe somebody took it from you. Maybe somebody didn't understand the magnitude of your work back then. Page's word. Somebody here is a writer. Maybe you're a sports person. In any case, you hit a home run with this thing, this project, and somehow things turned sour quickly. So these are the different guesses that I'm seeing in your cards, my dear pile number 3. In any case, whatever this was, we have another one, by the way. Ace of Swords, the perfect tool to cut through any problem and bring a smile to my face. This is something that used to make you happy, that very quickly turned again sour. This is something, that used to make you very happy and very quickly turned sour. Right, so let's continue with the main reading, the major event. Let's look at this major event because look at this. Never give up. Hashtag never give up. Hashtag dream big. There's something about this revival of this thing that you really loved again. There's something about don't think that it's over because it's far from over. What we really need to clarify now is this talking event that you don't see coming. Like, look at that. Feeling like a prisoner of the press. Think maybe maybe some of you will have the press talk about you. Look at that, because you've got news here. Is this crazy or what? Something is going to be revived. Maybe a lot of people will find out about this work that you've done, your company, the news, something like that. So how, I know you don't see this coming with this Eight of Swords, obviously, but can we kindly get an idea on how this is, how there is an announcement here? What is this announcement? What is this talking? Because that's really the main card of the revelation that we're seeing in your reading. A revival of your old work suddenly being talked about, and that's destined to happen. So how is this suddenly being talked about, please, for pile number 3? Instagram, well, I'm joking, but I mean, this wants to say that it's through social media. That's what I want to say. Through social media. Okay, so sudden talk through social media. If your work has nothing to do with social media, then in that case for you it means through email. Maybe somebody sending an email saying, hey, what is this project about? Everybody's like replying on the thread. But mainly, for most of you, this is social media, if not specifically Instagram. So yeah, that's the first clue. So a lot of talking over social media about your work. What's that? I'm telling you guys, you've done something creative. With the pencil in hand, I can create entire worlds. This keeps coming up. I create. The goddess Saraswati. I create. So yes, it looks like the social media or your company's social media, your company's email, something like that, will be discussing what you've created. It's very clear. That's the revelation here. We can beat around the bush all we want, but that's what's going on. The world card. Some of you will even have the world talking. Hashtag world tarot. The world talking about like the world, your whole community, maybe your whole company. Depending on how this resonates with you, everybody's going to be talking about that old file, that old work that is arising, and that is destined to happen. Wow, look at the shopping here. Maybe you are selling a product. Maybe you're going to suddenly have everyone wants to shop, buy your book, buy your creative work or something. That's definitely what I'm seeing here. That is, my dear pile number 3, your destined major revelation that is about to happen in your life. It's activated around that day. If you're watching this later, it could be either on the 7th of January or the 1st of July. It could be in March with 33, depending on the nearest, because we're talking about something that is about to be revealed to you. So look at these dates and see which one is the nearest to you. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing when it comes to your revelation, except that this is based on something in the past. And if you can see here, you can see the web of weird in Norse mythology, which talks about how the past is tied to the present and to the future. And that's the idea of the Norns in general, how they tie and create patterns of events for human beings from the past to the present and to the future, shaping their destiny. That's the idea. So yeah, this is where I'm getting this idea that it's something from the past that is reviving and is changing forms for you now, setting you free with the butterfly. It's going to show how beautiful this is, whatever it is that you've created. And I love how the cards are so clear. Now, I want to tell you something. Once this revelation happens, or in your case, this talk, everybody talking, the news, it becomes the news. Everybody talking about your work. Look at what it says. It takes me back to the days of dreaming big and believing anything is possible. So you go back to feeling that you can do anything, that this dream is possible, especially that you have gloomy thoughts. So obviously something happened here. You didn't complete it. It didn't work out or something. Now you're getting all of these emotions back. Oh my God, I get to do this again. I get to dream big. I'm imagining your heart chakra is really cracking up in a good way. You're really feeling it. You're like, oh my God, you know, that high frequency of passion, that high frequency of hope, high frequency of excitement, especially passion. I'm envisioning passion, here. You're like, oh, I get to do that again. Oh, I get to succeed and dream big in that thing that I loved creating. Oh, wow, I love your reading. Okay, so that is what is about to be revealed to you. Let's now take a look at how it's about to affect your life. So, you've got the whale. Wow. Very spiritual creature, the whale. And you know, the whale is one of the longest living creatures that we know. So there's something about how your work is going to stand the test of time. There's something about you being a renowned name in your field, industry, and who knows, you did get the world card. In the world, I don't know who you are, who I'm speaking to, but wow. And there's something about your work. See, we still have the future here. Standing the test of time, really being a renowned name throughout time. You've got marriage card. Maybe you're partnering with someone now. Or partnering with the big players of the market, perhaps. And look, this is someone talented. Again, we go back to the goddess Saraswati. And you've got, whoa, yes, of course. You get the second house, resources. Obviously, you're really going to be very wealthy. I love this for you. Okay. Let's take a look. Actually, yeah, we'll shuffle them later. Let's keep it there for space. So, you've got, look at that, a tasty new beginning. Something about it tasted bad. There was a sour taste in your mouth and it tasting really good now. So, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. When life hands you a gold coin, you know it's time to indulge and savor the sweetness. Oh, I love this for you. I love there's something about your energy here of really enjoying what's to come. And I think why I feel for you so much is because of the gloomy thoughts. There's something sweet about how life is making it up to you. That's exactly what I want to say. There's something here sweet about life making it up to you, or destiny making it up to you. I don't know what happened there for you, my dear pile number one. Whatever it is, I'm very sorry. But it's part of the destiny and the structure of how all of this was meant to happen. And I think when things start working out these days, you really understand by time why it didn't work out before. So yeah, it's gonna start tasting so sweet. Let's now see the rest of your cards. Ooh, we've got the Lover's card. I think this is talking about how everybody's gonna love your work. Love is the most powerful magic of all. The alchemy that transforms two separate beings into one. There's something about marriage and love here. Perhaps you're falling in love and getting married. Absolutely. I will definitely be focused on reading this for you. But there's also something about a loving partnership. Maybe it's you and your community, or maybe you and another partnership that you're going to be going through. And maybe all of the above. Like, why take one thing and not the other? Perhaps all of the above. And you know what I'm thinking with whale? It looks like you're becoming a mogul as well with your work. You're becoming a mogul, you're partnering up, making big partnerships, you're making big money. Life is really making it up to you. You're becoming wealthy. There's something about marriage and love here. It could be definitely there for some of you. I mean, I don't know how this will affect your life into finding love and marriage, but you never know how things, unfold. Yeah, but there is love here, obviously. A good partnership and love. Look at you having fun. You're into golfing? I'm joking. You could be. The King of Wands. A true king always has his crown and clubs in hand, ready to make a hole in one on every course. #golf's life. So King of Wands, obviously this is going to affect your life in a powerful way. You will feel strong, in control, a powerful person in the world. You will feel like you have great wealth, great partnership, a great name, a great love in your life. You will feel like you have the power to enjoy the finer things of life. That's what I'm feeling with this specific King of Wands, yeah? You're just living the life. That's how it's going to affect you. You've got the Judgment card. There is rise in everything, just like I was saying. First of all, it's a reawakening of something that you love. That's how it's affecting your life. You now get to be more in touch or aligned with your spiritual calling. And you are involved in awakening many people through your throat chakra, as well as the spread of your name and reputation throughout everywhere. Everybody knows about you. And Judgment is a rising of everything. You rising spiritually, rising in your work, rising financially. So like a whole sort of transcendence going on in every possible way. A transcendence going on in your life during that. And it starts with this alignment. And you aligning during that time with your throat chakra, which is your expression, what you came here to express in the world. Everyone has their own expression, and you're aligning with yours. And you've got the Ace of Swords, the perfect tool to cut through any problem and bring a smile to my face. Well, first of all, that's a second smile on my face. I think you're going to be happy. Underlying all of this is your happiness. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, the mind, there's something about you having happy thoughts, feeling like mostly you're thinking about things that you love. Your brain or your mind is mainly occupied with the thoughts that you like. So it's occupied with the job that you like. You're occupied with the fun activities that you like. Occupied with the love in your life. Occupied with the connections you have with others that would love to connect with you, you know? So I see with the Ace of Swords that it's going to have an effect on how you think. There's more clarity, there's more higher vibration, there's more positive thoughts, not the toxic positive thoughts, but you're just leaning naturally more towards clear, more positive, empowering thoughts is what I'm seeing with the Ace of Swords. You know, it's fun. I think you are tapped into your fun energy. And finally, the Queen of Swords. Just a regular day protecting my kingdom from pesky mosquitoes. So I see something interesting, protecting my day from pesky mosquitoes. I feel like life's treating you good. And I just lost. Sometimes I like get in touch with a channeled thought and it becomes blurry and I lose it. So I need to focus again. Oh, something about living a comfortable life that, yes, you will be planning and disciplined and all of that, of course. But you can easily handle the things that used to bother you so much in life easily. Like, for example, what am I trying to say? Let's talk about finances, for example. Are you still going to be, with all of that wealth, disciplined? Of course. Are you going to respect the money that you have? Of course. But I feel like you're handling it much easier, the issues that come, for example, because you have the means to handle the things that arise much easier. So that's an example. Another example is health. So are you taking good care of your health? Yes. If anything happens, you have the means to connect to the best doctors or nutritionists or have access to good information to be able to help yourself in the best way, or being able to afford to get the test that you want, this, that, or the other, so that you can heal yourself better from something. So in general, what I'm envisioning here with the Queen of Swords, you're really able to handle your life better. Issues arise, but now you're in a very privileged position to handle these issues in a much, much easier way. They would be annoying at best. Nothing more than that is what I'm seeing. That's the King of Swords, by the way. It's not the Queen of Swords. Nothing more than that with the King of Swords. In any case, King of Swords, Queen of Swords have a very similar energy of planning and handling things. And this is where I've been getting my idea from, along with the pesky mosquito situation and the bat. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing when it comes to how this is going to affect your life. And yeah, let's take a look at your guidance now, which is definitely very important to all of what's happening. Okay, so Sun, Source. Did I tell you guys to watch pile number 1? I remember I said something about pile 1. I don't remember where I saw it. But I remember I told you about pile 1 for one reason or the other. The Sun. Pile number 1 was the goddess Sun. So if you're drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend it. You've got the Sun, right? And the solar flares. We were talking about the solar flares, of course, in pile 1. Yes, that's why. So yeah, I think your pile is highly tied to pile number 1 if you're drawn to it. You've got Good Lady. All right, and the Black Egg. Wow. Okay, we'll check the Black Egg in a moment. But let's pull out your tarot cards. So you've got the Four of Cups, feeling a bit introspective today. Just me, my teddy bear, and my thoughts. Interesting. Yeah, especially that you're going to be all over the media somehow. Right? Four of Cups. You've got woohoo, the King of Pentacles. Some people say money can't buy happiness. But have you tried throwing a bunch of cash in the air? Okay. You've got the Moon cards. The Sun card, guys. Your cards are out of this world. The Three of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. What are we seeing? Look, with the Sun, of course, beginning your reading, you're absolutely in alignment with your purpose. You're moving towards the light. You are going to be a light source for the people around you, a light worker, obviously, with the Sun, and you're going to have the responsibility of illuminating the world or your people. What does Black Egg say, and why are we talking about the Sun and your responsibility? Oh, and so you want to be careful here with the Four of Cups. I get it. You're going to be exposed greatly. You have such good energy, and Lady is the feminine energy. People are going to be receiving so much from you, taking so much from you. Not from you, but you're going to be giving so much of yourself, is the best way I can put it. good lady, the receptive energy. Because you're such a light, everyone wants to take that, not take as in take it from you, but you know what, I extend it, receive that light from you. So you really want to take very good care of your energy. You must disconnect every so often with the Four of Cups to take care of yourself. Disconnect from everything and make sure that you meditate, you recuperate, and you connect back to your own source of light and energy. That is very important. Although it's very much the energy of the Four of Swords really to recuperate, it's really weird that this card says feeling a bit introspective today, just me, my teddy bear, my thoughts. It's very much the energy of the Four of Swords. In any case, the energy is there. So take very good care of yourself and have a habit or a practice to keep for some time your energy to yourself. You must give yourself in order to be giving so many others. Otherwise, with the Four of Cups, you might find yourself feeling very unsatisfied or unhappy with the Four of Cups, despite you being that light for so many others. And so the key here is to make sure you get that light for yourself so that you are able to continue to give it to others. And that is definitely going to happen by you sometimes withdrawing that energy and recuperating, giving so much to yourself, making sure that you feel good, and then you're able to give it back again. So take care of you is really one of the strongest messages here. And speaking of taking care of you, you know, that money is here to make you happy. Enjoy it. Obviously, this is not saying go overspend and go overboard, but enjoy your wealth. It's a blessing that the universe is giving to you. And enjoy it. And I don't know why you need to hear that message, pile number 3. I mean, okay, but enjoy your wealth. Enjoy it. It's there for you to have fun. I mean, if you want some help, just kidding. Enjoy your wealth. It's here for you to enjoy it. Make sure with the moon, under the light of the moon, make sure you sleep well, is what I'm picking up with the moon and the star card. Sleeping well is very important when it comes to improving the aura around you, improving your health, emotional health, mental health, even physical health. There's something about make sure you sleep well. Don't compromise on your sleep. That's one thing I'm seeing. Make sure that you don't just focus on one thing with the star, where you're being a guiding light just in one area. I'm seeing that you're a guiding light in 2 areas. Don't forget one over the other. I don't know, maybe you are a writer and a singer. I don't know. But there's something about watering the 2. Don't forget that there are 2 areas and not just one area. And so long as you are putting your efforts in both, you're going to be very happy. Your last guidance here, and before we read the black egg, there's something about always think very well. Pause before you receive an offer. Even the Knight of Pentacles is that of the energy of taking it slow, step by step. You'll really be wanted, pile number 3. And so you'll be offered many things. So if you rush into it because it seems exciting, you might regret it later. Maybe something better needs your energy or attention. Maybe this is not honest. I mean, maybe it's there to fool you in one way or the other. This, that, or the other. For some reason, you are getting the idea of stop. Don't even yellow light, like I'm walking but I'm thinking. Don't do that. There's something about stop and think very well and give it time to let it brim and simmer before you say yes to any offer or no. that you get. Take your time to think very well. Because when we are so excited, we tend to jump into things. We just feel so good, especially in the moment. So whether this is about love, your business, your work, your creativity, any of that, your deals, there's something about don't jump into things. You really want it and you can get excited in the moment about all the different offers that you're getting. And so the best way to deal with this, especially when you're so confused, you don't know where to go, or when you're so excited with the Three of Wands, best thing to do is to wait. Even if it feels super right in the moment, just wait and let it sink in and think about it before you say yes to anything. And finally, the black egg. What is your last guidance here with the black egg? Save the best for last. So it says, speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. I'm telling you guys, this is your voice. This is your truth. This is your voice that you are giving to the world. This is your spiritual calling. So it says the black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. So always be in, sorry, I will read it and I won't interrupt, I promise, but I just want to say, always be authentic, in alignment with your truth. Don't forget why you're doing everything. Don't forget your calling. Stay true to that calling, to your voice, to the truth. All right, so back to what it says. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white noise. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching. It's crazy, isn't it? Right? Wow, sorry. Teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in. Books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? Then the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed. When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior, our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. And with that, my dear pile number 3, I end your reading. I wish you the best of luck with this major revelation. Please do update me. I would love to hear about what's to come for you. I mean, you know how when you cook something for someone and you can't wait for them to taste it and tell you what they think? It's exactly the same thing. When you guys know about this, please update me. I would love to hear what happened, and I wish you the best of luck with everything. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!